Alright guys, the first thing I did was take my Payless foundation, which so happens to be my only foundation right now, and I smeared that all over my face with my fingers because I'm too cheap to own a beauty blender, and fingers get the job done. And just kind of smooth that everywhere. I also ended up going back in with a second coat just because it made my face look paler like Harley Quinn's did, and my cat is doing weird stuff in the background. Okay. Alright, so the next thing I did was grab my cheap dollar store eyeshadow palette, and I used the hot pink from that, and I just kind of smeared it on my eyelid all over, and then I smeared it down using my fingers again because I don't own any brushes. Yay for #college life. Also, the improv dancing and singing along to random music that you can't hear because copyright is very important. The next thing I did was grab this random palette that my friend gave me. I don't know where it came from. And I'm using a mixture of some of the hot pinks just to make the pink a little bit brighter and a little bit more noticeable and opaque, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Again, the random dancing is very necessary. I also then went in with a very light blue because I thought it complemented the pink that I already had. And I went a little bit under the eye, kind of like I did with the other one. I didn't tell you that though. And I smeared that down my face, and then later I go in with a little bit of a darker blue just to make it a little bit more opaque. Alright, now I'm gonna grab that cheap dollar store eyeliner. Where else would you get it? And I'm going to make not perfect lines. I'm gonna make it kind of janky because it doesn't need to be perfect because it's Harley Quinn and she's a little crazy anyways. And I made a little bit of a wing kind of thing, and I also repeated that on the other side, even though my left eye always ends up being like thinner and like perfect, and then my right eye is just horrible. So I had to mess it up a little bit. Alrighty, so the next thing I'm going to do after more random dancing and weird facial expressions, taking that same eyeshadow palette that we used for the hot pink, and I'm going to use black from that and put it under my eyes and apparently poke myself with it because hand-eye coordination is not a thing I have. Here I was like, oh, we can do lipstick next, and I was like, oh no, I want to look more pink. Ready? Big fail. Put way too much pink on there. Here, let's try and wipe it off. Nope, that's not working. Here, let's get foundation. That will help everything, and it actually did. I was kind of surprised, not gonna lie. Good foundation. Again, dollar store foundation. Alright, next thing we're actually going to do is highlight. I put a little bit of pink back on so I looked slightly alive and less dead. And then we're gonna fumble with the palette and go in with some like dark gray and black for contour because it ends up making the look a little bit more pale. My camera just fell, ignore that. It's okay. Everybody makes mistakes. And contour like you normally would, like I normally do. The gray just definitely complements and makes it look a little whiter. Make sure you make random faces and blend in with your hands very well. The next thing I'm gonna try and do is highlight with that same gray, but it ends up making me look like I'm trying to be a skeleton. So I decide against it and use my slightly more pink highlighter to counteract that silver color and still make me look like a human being. This next part you're not going to be able to see very well because I'm looking in a mirror that's off to the side, but I'm drawing the heart, and I kind of did 2 diagonal lines and then drew the bumps and filled that in.
Now it is time for mascara as I make gwen faces.
And you gotta blink a lot and look at the camera, and then don't look at the camera, and go back in and shove that mascara thing in the tube, and then come back out and apply some more mascara. Now I'm gonna do my lips, the same hot pink that you saw earlier. I'm just gonna smear that on a little bit and smear it with my fingers more, and then I'm gonna make that smear mark that she has, and then because it already looks like I did a bad job. And then after this, I'm gonna smear it a little bit more, and I'm gonna go in with a smoky eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna use that red right there, and I'm gonna make it look more red like she does. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you made it through this, and I'll be posting more regularly, hopefully. Bye!